It's beer and food o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Modus Operandi, and it's a can of their former Tenant Red IPA, coming in at 7.8% ABV. Gonna get that open in a moment. First of all, I've just boiled the kettle, and we're gonna be pairing it with a Blue Dragon spicy Thai flavour wok noodle. So, open this up. Didn't go to plan. Might still go to plan. There we go. So you open this up. Oh, it even comes with a fork. Look at that. Well done, Blue Dragon. Fork. Some sorts of spices here and a pack of noodles. I'm being quick because the kettle's just boiled. I don't want to make a racket in the video. Noodles are getting a little bit more technical these days. You've seen me do a few noodle reviews now, and it's like, you got to do this, you got to do that, but I don't mind because they're generally a little bit tastier. Add that. Dried peas and bits of stuff. Yeah. For me, so far, it's a bit like building your own pot noodle. So now what you do, you put the, where's the inside of the line? I have the inside of the line. Boiling water. There's the line. Chuck them over there with the lid. Put the lid on. You leave them there for 3 minutes. So that's 9 minutes past 2. Now we can get the beer out. Nice bit of smoke on the can opening. Beer in the glass then. Massive thank you to Mick. Mick, the awesome beer sender from Australia. Mick has sent us some wonderful beers over the last few years, really. It's been incredible what he sent us. This is the last of the cans he's recently sent us, so many thank you to Mick for sending from Australia there. We've got a 4-finger tan coloured head. It's definitely a red amber ale in the glass. Good levels of carbonation. Yeah, a reddy amber colour to it. Let's get the aroma. I love a red ale. I really do. Spicy, peppery, spicy rye, hoppy, grapefruity, orange peel, fleshy blood orange. It smells incredible. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Oh, lovely. Stone the crow. So first of all, can't speak, I'm that excited. First of all, you get this lovely caramel flavour. A rich caramel with then licorice, dark licorice flavours. Spiciness comes through, bitterness comes through on the back end. Loads of flavour in the middle. It's got a wonderful mouthfeel, it really has. Bready, biscuity, thick mouthfeel, a malty mouthfeel to the beer. I'm really enjoying that caramel. The breadiness, the nuttiness, the spiciness, the licorice that's coming through. Oh yeah. Terrific beer. And then some grapefruit, some pine, some bitterness on the back end. Boy, the Australians know how to brew beer. They really do. I'm a big fan of this brewery. I've had many of their beers now. They have the certified independent stamp on their can. Modus Operandi. Former tenants, maybe they've moved brewery. Maybe this is the story. Should you have a little look? A heavy hand of Mosaic and Galaxy hops inspired by our former tenants' illegal horticultural endeavours. Okay. 100% green energy, beer first, no shortcuts. That's our Modus Operandi. Really good brewery, this, from Australia. 375 milliliter can. Look at the wonderful lacing as I rock the beer back and forth. You can see that carbonation chasing the beer up the head, after the head. That's lovely. Really nice beer. Do I use the plastic fork or do I get a... Oh, it's perfect. Look, 9 minutes past 2. So now you give this a stir. They're rather wet. Can you see in this? There's a lot more water. I went up to the line, definitely. Did exactly as they asked me to do. Maybe it needs a little bit more time to soup up. Or maybe I just... The worry now is if you tip some of the water away, you're going to lose some of that flavour. This is going to be boiling. The cup is boiling hot though, or the wok, or wherever they decided to call it. I got to put this down. I'm going to have to let that cool for a bit. Back to the beer. It's Friday afternoon. I'm okay drinking beer, honestly. I really enjoy adding food to the mix. It's kind of revitalised me. It's revitalised the channel. I was just doing beer for 7-8 years. The 9th year I introduced, when I hit 4,000 uploads on YouTube, I decided to mix things up a bit. I started watching a few food reviewers on YouTube, and I thought, can I do this? Can I add food and beer? Can it always just be about beer? The other problem I had, I was running out of beer at that time. It's amazing because since then, our uploads is up over 5,000. Well, the stuff I got in the back order is like 5,100. But when I hit 4,000, I didn't have much beer to review. And then all of a sudden, another 1,000 beers turned up, another 1,100 beers turned up. So we weren't really running out at all. And they're still flowing thick and fast. We've just had that Tesco release with lots of beer, canned craft beer, which is really exciting. And it seems to be that now this never-ending conveyor belt of beer, but more, I would say, more traditional beer. Your beers in the aisles of Morrison's and Asda's and Tesco's and Aldi and Lidl, your Shepherd Neame, your Bishop's Finger, your Spitfire, your Brains Dark, your Brains SA, your Badger beers, your Fuller's beers, your London Prides, what else? Your Courage Bests, all your traditional stuff. I've gone through all of that. There's nothing really left for me to review. There's some things that I would like to go back to. I'd like to re-review Fuller's ESB. I did that on a live feed with somebody, and the quality was never really good, and not the beer quality, the quality of the video wasn't very good. I've always wanted to go back and do Fuller's ESB, but apart from that, yeah, it's all good. The beer scene's all good. I'm not just kind of like filling out this review just because I'm waiting for the noodles to cool. I just fancy having a chat with you guys, and it's weird because I'm not really having a chat with you guys. I'm having a chat to a camera in my kitchen. But then again, I am having a chat with you guys because when I post the video to YouTube and I read the comments, you're all replying and you're all talking about the subject that I'm talking about. And it's rather fun. It is rather fun. I enjoy posting beer reviews and food reviews on YouTube. I want to do a pairing with this Thai green curry thing, but it's boiling hot. As it's Friday afternoon, maybe we just drink the beer. Maybe we just chill out and relax. And yeah, we start the evening with a 7.8% red IPA. Maybe we could talk about Mick for a bit. I started getting beers from Mick about 2 years ago. What was the first beer Mick ever sent me? That's a really good question. I think it might have been Jedi Juice by Hop Nation. I think that might have been the first beer Mick sent me. If I'm wrong, I do apologise, Mick. I do apologise. I review a lot of beer. I forget a lot of stuff. But since the Jedi Juice, I've had breweries from Australia send me lots of beer. Other people from Australia sending me lots of beer. Mick carries on sending me lots of beer, and I just feel I feel really privileged. I feel really proud of the fact that I can, from the other side of the world, I can showcase Australian craft beer. Right. Now then. Okay, this looks a little bit more improved. Yeah, it's kind of like soaked up. I was really wondering what was going on earlier. I was thinking, what is going on here with this food? Oh, look at this. The fork's gonna snap. Oh, it's gonna snap under the weight of the noodles. Ooh. Lemongrass. Oh, they're spicy. Wow. Whoa. Lovely. Love a bit of spice. Sorry for my Dyson like sucking noises, sucking these noodles through my teeth or whatever I'm doing. Oh, blimey, these are lemongrass, pepper, spice. Oh, lovely. Got a really big kick to them. Loads of lemongrass. Wow, it's really spicy on the back of the palate. I'm glad I nearly quit. I nearly thought, oh, this is just too much effort. Waiting for these noodles to suck up all the water. I nearly quit on this little wok dish thing from Blue Dragon, but I'm glad I didn't in the end because it was worth it. Really peppery, really spicy. Noodles are nice. Bit of veg is nice. I think what did I pay for this? I picked this up in B&M Bargains. I think it was about £1. It was about £1. The Blue Dragon Thai green curry. Really, not really like peppery and spicy on the palate. Ooh, I like that. I like that. Let's rate it. Let's pair it with a beer. That's incredible. The beer. I keep going back to the beer. And that's because first and foremost, I am a beer reviewer at heart. I am. I've started reviewing food. I've really enjoyed reviewing food. I'm going to carry on reviewing food. You guys seem to like it. Pardon me. But if I had a choice, don't ever call me an alcoholic. If I had a choice between good beer and good food, I'm going to choose good beer. Modus Operandi, former Tenant red IPA for me. It's a staggering beer, right up my street. Love red IPAs. That's a full-on Stone the Crows 10 out of 10. It goes really well with that spicy Thai green curry dish from Blue Dragon that we're eating here. I love that. maybe, do you know what I think? I think maybe I'm just sinister. Maybe I'm just a sinister person, but I think, do you know when food ends up in places like Home Bargains and B&M Bargains? It's because something's not quite right. They haven't sold as well as they hoped for, or they've underfilled it, they've overfilled it, they've underspiced it, they've overspiced it. I think what's happened here is they've overspiced this particular batch of noodles. And for me, that benefits me massively because I love spicy food. Whether it benefits everybody, I don't know. It's a bit like when I reviewed the Seabrooks Fire Eaters crisps. I picked up my batch, my packet of crisps was from a certain batch. I picked it up from from the pound shop. And I reviewed them and I was sweating. I was like, well, I put one crisp in my mouth. These are impossible. These are bonkers. And they had the warnings on the back of the packet. And it turns out that people in the comments box were saying, I've just eaten a bag of these and they're not too bad. And I'm thinking, how's that then? I could barely eat 2 crisps. Same thing. I think the overspiced stuff goes to the pound shops, or the underspiced stuff goes to the pound. You know when they've got a ball pack, they want to put it in that ball pack, don't they? How they want it, the crisps, or in this case the noodles, to taste. If they go out of that ball pack, if there's not enough or if it's too much, then they just sell it to the pound shop, or the B&M Bargains, or the Home Bargains, or something like that. So I'm going to rate what I have in my hand. Yes, I picked this up from B&M Bargains. Yes, it's probably more spicy than it should be. But you know what? I'm happy with that. I love spice. That's a 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. If you enjoyed today's video, please comment, please subscribe. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! And cheers.